Hello, Saving My Gabers here. Basically, we're on a website to make an NFL tier list. So this is after all the trades that have been made, like what we think for a team in the 2022 to 2023 season. What we think for a team. So we're gonna just go down the line. Seahawks, maybe a few wins. Just because they lost Russell Wilson, with DK, they might get a few wins, but I don't think they're high enough to go middle of the pack, but they're not low enough to go 0-16. So, maybe a few wins. The Colts. After acquiring Matt Ryan, he's not that good. I would say Matt Ryan is a little better than Carson Wentz, but he's not good. I would say a playoff team, just because last season they were close to the playoffs with Carson Wentz, and they have JT. I think they can make the playoffs. Steelers, maybe a few wins. I don't think Kenny Pickett might lead them and do crazy things, but I really don't think so. Falcons. I'll also say maybe a few wins. They lost Matt Ryan, and they're just not that great of a team. The 49ers. I think this one's a little controversial, but I'm going to put middle of the pack. Just because what they need to do is start Trey Lance. Don't start Jimmy Garoppolo. They need to start Trey Lance. And then they actually could possibly be a playoff team, but I'll put them on playoff team. Trey Lance and QB with Debo, and then a very good defense. Yeah. New York Jets, we all know my opinion on that. I don't like the Jets. I think they're terrible. 0-16. Bills, Super Bowl contender. I think they're a crazy good, stacked team. Josh Allen, Stephon Diggs, and now they have Von Miller, I believe. I'm 60% certain. I think. No, did they get Von? I don't know. But if they have Von Miller, yeah, they're a Super Bowl contending team. Now, they did lose quite a bit of players, but I do still think they're Super Bowl contenders. Arizona Cardinals, middle of the pack. Kyler Murray, great. DeAndre Hopkins is suspended for, I believe, 8 games, something around there, something like that. He's suspended for a little bit of the season, so I don't think that obviously he's not going to play, so I don't think they'll do playoff worthy. Philadelphia, maybe a few wins. I don't want to get into that. I don't really like the Eagles, but it's not off of preference. The Saints. Ooh. I'm putting them with maybe a few wins as well. I don't think that they're middle of the pack. They might do decent this season. Okay. Patriots. This is a little bit of a sketchy one, but I'm putting them with playoff team. One, I think Mac Jones will improve a severe amount. And then also, I think they're also just a good team in general. But I don't think they're not Super Bowl contenders. But they'll make the playoffs. Chargers, this is a sketchy one. Most people say Super Bowl contender. A lot of people have high hopes for the Chargers this season. I think they're just a playoff team. I don't think they're Super Bowl contenders. Bengals, Super Bowl contenders. Not a Bengals fan. I strongly dislike the Bengals. I don't like them at all. But I think with Joe Burrow, very good quarterback, and Jamar Chase, the number 1 rookie receiver, who last season had more reception yards than Patrick Mahomes had throwing yards, I think they'll do exceptional. 0-16. Don't really need to explain that one. Playoff team, just because I think, I'll say, yeah, they're a playoff team. Dak, I don't like him. A lot of people think he's really good. I think he's terrible. Oh, yeah, QB draw, 14, yeah, no. And then Zeke, he's going to fall off. He's really going to fall off this season. Alright. The Dolphins, I think, are a Super Bowl contender now. With Tyreek Hill with them. Tua going to his third season, which, if you think Josh Allen was terrible, and then he got Stephon Diggs, went from his second to third season and was freaking fantastic, freaking phenomenal. I think that's what's going to happen with Tua. He gets Tyreek Hill, just like Allen got Stephon Diggs, and he's going from his second to third year. And with Jalen Waddle on the other end, they'll do really good. LA Rams, no need to explain this. Super Bowl contender. They're just a stacked team. Oakland Raiders. I think they're a playoff team with Devontae Adams and Derek Carr's relationship. I think they'll do phenomenal, but I don't think they're like Super Bowl contending. I think this is a controversial opinion, but I think they're middle of the pack. Just because I know Deshaun Watson's out for, I think it's 6 games. I think the old judge just announced recently. It's 6 games. But after that, they'll do pretty good. New York Giants, don't really have to explain much about that one. The Broncos. Middle of the pack. I think with Russell Wilson, they'll do amazing. But they just don't have the receiving core to do much. Tampa Bay, Super Bowl contender. Tom Brady, Mike Evans. They lost Gronk, but now they have Kyle Rudolph. Very good team. Oh, I forgot to mention the Bills. Didn't Josh Allen get in a fight? I don't know if he'll be suspended or anything will happen because of that. Lions, no need to explain that. Jaguars. This is sketchy because a lot of people would say might go 0-16. I think Trevor Lawrence is going to have a breakout, and they drafted hopefully good receivers. Washington Commanders. I think Carson Wentz might help him out, but I don't think they'll go 0-16. Vikings, playoff team. I know they have Kirk Cousins, but they have Justin Jefferson, so I think they'll do really good. Chiefs. A lot of people say Super Bowl contender. I am myself a Chiefs fan, but I just think after losing Tyreek Hill, what they may offer, it would just it's weird because Sky Moore is fast. He's really fast, but I think losing Tyreek is just gonna do something to the team. I think Baltimore. They didn't make the playoffs last season, but I've always thought they're a playoff team. I mean, Lamar. Don't they have Hollywood? I think they have Hollywood. Panthers. No need to explain. Tennessee Titans. Playoff team. Definitely. I think this is oops. I did something wrong. Oops. Hold on. I have to move Super Bowl contender back up there. In the middle of the back breakdown. Alright, there. But, the Titans, I think Derrick Henry's going to fall off this season, especially after injuries last season. Don't think he's going to do that good. Green Bay. This is really, sketch. Really sketch. Aaron Rodgers didn't do the best passing. With Devontae Adams, he lost Devontae Adams and I think it was MVS, the other guy, he lost another dude. I don't think they're going to do good at all this season, even with Aaron. But, and then, obviously, no need to explain that one. You guys rate my, thing 1 to 10 in the comments. Subscribe, all that goofy stuff. Bye.